man. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna come back and do a little bit more here. You want one like that? Because I mean, we could. I have 2 open slots at the moment, and I would very easily get rid of the Garchomp one at this point, because it's kind of stupid, and it always has been stupid. I know, but it's just one of those that was like, eh. We could do a thing like that. I want to quickly go and see. I don't think, like, Slow did say Moko wasn't back, but I kind of want to just take a look anyway. Nope, she is here. I don't think it's a good idea of fighting her now, but we're gonna do it anyway. You really came? Yeah. I think she actually has a style puppet at this point, I think. Because, yeah, 28, so she is definitely stronger. So she's probably going to have a style change. Suppression doesn't really matter here. So once again we want to hit Confine first, because if she switches, well, great. If she doesn't switch, well, that's still great. Oh, light javelin, yikes. Like, I know, oh, the 20% confused, though. Blech. That's pretty annoying. Nice crit. Oh my god, are you serious? Fuck. Okay, that's getting old. The problem is, like, I don't have a good attack here. Raisin's not that great for the fight as a whole, though. But she is taking no damage off of this here. Ha! Take a taste of your own medicine. You stupid confusion BS. This is actually slightly stronger. I wanted to make sure she didn't have an item, basically. Looks like, unlike the previous fight though, she has no intention of switching out here. She is gonna eventually outdamage me. 7 doesn't matter, although I am gonna cure it anyway, but it doesn't actually matter because I'm a physical attacker that weakens. Wow, look at this RNG though. And she's gonna be no longer confused this turn too, so... Oh no, okay. Too confused to move. That's what we need. I'm surprised she doesn't use a steel move, but whatever, I'm not gonna complain. So if it's the same as last time, yeah, Moko. So she has a power style here, which is firefighting, so Sanai actually is pretty good. Remelia could be pretty good, actually, if she outspeeds. Which I think she should, because Power Moko is pretty slow. Yeah, because if Raisin outspeeds, then Remelia definitely should. That firewall is gonna one-shot like everyone now. Except Sanai. So I think I do just need to go Sanai here. I don't know if I'm gonna outspeed at this point. Yeah, I do, okay. I have a tiny bit of speed investment. Dang, that almost killed. Smash Spin is rapid spin, but 60 base power. Wind attack. Ugh, god, that did a lot of damage. Okay. And Sumireko, who I don't really want to switch into. Scarlet Bullet! Ouch. Wow, yeah, okay, it is stopped, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised that that killed. Dark, I guess, is the best hit, so we'll go Vermilion for Blackout. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. But yeah, she had a style change, and Magic Crystal times 3, that's a really big amount of money there to get. Keeps me from being bored all the time, indeed. You don't get to fight Moko again, unless you fight her in the Human Village tournament, I believe, so... Bit of a shame, but whatever. If Moko wants to fight, that means Kaguya should want to fight as well, so we'll go do that too. So yeah, basically I think the trigger is the Marissa fight. Once you've done that, you actually do get to... You do get to do this here. Yeah, so Kaguya is here. Human has started my battle with Moko. She's not very happy with us. Uh-huh. I'm really bored lately anyway. Entertain me, human. So, Moon Princess. So she has Tay. Tay should... I mean, Tay is actually immune to my main attack, but I have Bad Moon, so we're fine. Oh my god, are you serious? Are you just gonna spam healing? That's disgusting. I mean, I guess she has Lost Crisis, right? So she should be able to hit me if she wanted to. Not for very much, but she should be able to hit me at least. Clearly just decided not to. So raising of her own. I'm probably not going to kill with this. Yeah, because I don't have attack investment. So this is going to hurt a lot. Oh, wow. She does have attack investment, clearly. Oh no, it's not that, it's because I had an item. It doesn't actually matter about the investment because of that item. Probably just Vermilion? I think Vermilion is fine here. Yeah, because... oh, Power Aaron. The power one is actually Steel type. It is Steel Poison. Which admittedly I don't have a lot that likes trying to deal with that. So Alice is the best bet because she is immune to poison, resistant to steel. And I guess we just go Diffusion Laser here. Oh, that does nothing. Okay. Oh my god, she does like 40 damage. Wow. This could be a problem, because I don't have anything that can hit her super effective. Ah, well that's too little too late though. That needed to happen last turn, because I don't have first aid. Do I go for the 30% flinch? I think so. It's a little bit weaker, but... random shots. Oh, she's still got Void as well. Wow, okay.
Wait. Oh yeah, I'm a light type, so I resist that. Okay. I guess Yomu's probably okay here, but I'm gonna go with Mima, I think. We should be able to do decent enough damage here. Assuming I get a look in. She doesn't have salvo, so that's kind of annoying how much damage that did actually. Yeah, okay, we should be fine now. Whoa, live by 1. Nice. Okay. And then Kaguya herself also power form, and power Kaguya is a light void, so 4 times weak to dart, we should be fine with Mamilia here. Or Mima can just go fist. Oh wow, didn't actually kill though. Very bulky. Yeah, so this is where you start seeing style changes from the enemies, is when you do these optional fights, but we can style change a few of our own here. It's fun to compete against people other than Moko once in a while. Oh, she's actually kinda happy. Alright. I'm gonna save the style changes until I have everyone ready for that though, which is not gonna take much longer from here, so we just switch you out for Mima here, and then yeah, we only have a tiny bit more to do before everyone is ready for that. Hang on, you gotta save yourself. Did you fall in love with a prince? Oh my god. Try and keep up. Huh? So you can actually use her to go straight to Aante as well, which is quite nice. I didn't mention that last time, but you can go straight to Aante as well as... Which way round do I want to go here? I guess it doesn't matter which way round I go, really. We'll go this way. Again, pretty sure I have everybody off of this route as far as puppets go. If I'm missing any, then I'm sure I'll eventually get told in the YouTube comments of this, right? But honestly, it doesn't really matter too much, because, well, I already have them all in waiting for transfer, and we'll be able to come back later on if I want to anyhow, so yeah. But, I also have the bike. I should be using the bike. So now that we have the woodcutter doll, we can go up and towards the SDM, which is going to be another interesting location to go for. Of course, lots of new puppets to look at as well. And continuing. She's using Rust. Also, I don't remember if this leads to anything. Oh no, it does. Okay, there's an item there. In the base game, there's a couple of those rocks that don't actually lead to items. Just another example of negative possibility space in the game. So yeah, we get some new puppets here. Again, it's a blue grass patch, so there are more things to find. So we're gonna have orange. I didn't get threads before coming up here. I should probably have done that. Also, this is a dick move. Let's hope we can hit her. Nope. She has healing too. Orange is the Chansey of the game, but she does have some other stuff that she can do as well. Okay, cool. Oh, I didn't kill her? Shit. Okay. Oh, I nailed it. Oh, did you see a blank text line? Wait, was that just now? I was not paying enough attention apparently. So you get Renosuke up here too. Yes, sorry for the stupidity here, but I'm gonna have to go back and get more threads before we continue up here. At least a bike makes it nice and quick, but yeah, I'm gonna have to backtrack a little bit for that. Actually, does Renosuke sell contract threads? I think he sells seal threads, right? But I should probably be getting contract ones at this point. But if he sells those, then at least it won't be too much of a backtrack. Plus, I didn't show what items he sold in general, so if he does, that'd be kind of neat. See if it turns safe and sound. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so he sells if you played in Generation 5, you'll recognize these items, but they're a little bit weaker than they were in that gen. These are type gems, so you get a one-time increase in attack power for one particular type. They are, of course, rather expensive. It's not the only thing he sells though. He sells the these are the iron. This is Iron Ball from Pokemon. You've got the Muscle Band and Wise Glasses. 10% increase to your offensive type. Or, you know, one offensive stat's pretty good actually for in-game. Heavy armor is the what is the item called? The Lagging Tail, I think it is. Full Incense is the other one that can do it. Substitute Tag is the Shed Shell in Pokemon. So that can be kind of good. Well, that might be good if we both still allow and commonly play against Assist Gen and Extra Medicine. That's when this will come in handy. Curstall is the ring target in Pokemon. Is it ring target? I feel like it's ring target. The thing that makes you, but you basically want to trick to the opponent so you can hit them with immunity stuff. And these two are completely different from stuff in Pokemon. So Dragon Amulet just protects against crits, which can be pretty good. Usually only use it if I don't have enough healing items to go around because of item clause. But it can be quite nice on certain sets, like I have a Restort Cherno that uses this, which is quite good. And then the large shield is really, really interesting actually. So it doubles your weakness resistance chart. So if you take 2 times damage off of something, it becomes 4 times. But if you take half damage off of something, it becomes a quarter. High risk, high reward, depending on who's using it. But I think it's a really intriguing item. If you use it on something that would basically die from any, like say a 4 times weakness to Earth or something, and it's got a lot of resistances, and that's the only real way of hitting it, could be really good. I don't know, seems pretty interesting. And then these Yoma Scrolls are specific for Kozazu, but they also are like anti-trick, because you can't trick a puppet that's holding one of these, but there are other items that do that as well, so that actually do other stuff, I think. So and he only has basic seal threads, but whatever, we'll just grab a bunch of them and we'll live without using contract threads at the moment, because I don't want to go all the way back to Entei for them. So yeah, we'll survive. I just have to save them for specific encounters then, like the rarer encounters. So as far as other new puppets here, I don't remember there being any other new ones in the grass here, but I might just be misremembering. But I'm pretty sure the rest of them are in the next area. I'll take a quick look anyway, but I'm pretty sure we're done for now. Fight this puppet I just caught! Oh man. No training whatsoever for Tokiko. That's fine. Correct. Right, so got lots of puppets with grandpa. Alright, yeah, you can switch out for Yomu. Like I said, we're gonna get everybody's style changing at once here. Use this here puppet I fished up. Oh man, fishing up a puppet. I mean, it is Wakasagi. Of course it's Wakasagi. It's like the only one that you would fish up. But still, pretty interesting choice of words. Weaken really doesn't matter here. So Slime Shot is a water move that decreases speed every time it hits. Which, I mean, it's kind of like Mud Shot. Is this gonna kill? Oh, it didn't kill, dang. I thought it might, but I guess I overestimated Yomu a little bit too much there. Like, no investment Yomu. This is why I ended up reincarnating for all S ranks though, because even with that, some of these early areas I'm still not getting the kills. I'm actually gonna take this, take this one out because we're very close to getting that level 30 here. Alright, we'll go over anyway, why not? There's literally nothing over there, it's just a red herring, but whatever. It's kind of interesting when you think about it. Anyway, we're at the Misty Lake. Puppet battles are too hard. Why do I feel like this fairy is Kip? I mean, what? Throwing myself at enemies is good enough. Yeah, so there's fights and stuff here. There are puppets to get. Of course, we have Cherno because it is Misty Lake. So we'll start off with that. Okay, maybe not. Apple bomb. She's chucking apples at us. Like, how does that even work? I don't want to kill her outright, that's the thing. Yeah, see, if I used my Spectre Warning, I would have actually just killed her. Oh, she might kill me though, in this right. Blow from Calamity. Yeesh, yeah. Nah, that should be sufficient. I couldn't remember if she had Ice Gatling or not, but which is Water Shuriken, but she does not, so... Okay, let's heal up Yomu and then we will style change, and we'll actually be able to use like all of the ones that we have on the side there. So you go in for the edit menu. Because of the SP thing, we will not be able to show this, but you do actually gain 20 SP when you style change, so that you can change abilities if you want to. So we are going to be going with the extra style here, which we will be changing the ability for. Low speed, but very good defenses and pretty strong spread attack as well. So we change Yomu for that, and the steel nature typing is pretty useful. The ability wise, like, if this was Indomitable, I would keep it, because no crits is really good, but basically this is sturdy in literally all of the terms. Like, when it says certain skills, it basically means that you can't use one-hit KO moves against it, which I'm like, whatever. Whereas this can passively damage when hit with one type of skill, which is just generally better here. And then of course when you stat change, I mean you can see the stat change here. This is what she would have at level 50, so a really respectable spread attack here. She's got 95 base HP, 100 base defense, 120 base spread defense, and a very nice, like, what is that? That's 105 spread attack? I think it's 105. Kind of looks around about that because 110 is 178, I think. So yeah, a very respectable spread attack. Not the highest ever, but considering her tankiness, that's pretty strong. And then when you do level up, you do get some new skill stuff as well, so we'd have access to Iron Wall Stance if you want Iron Defense, or you can have Counter, or we can have Giga Drain here, which is the new attack to go for, obviously, because we have we finally do actually have special attack to speak of. So Energy Absorb is going to be the power hit that we go for here. So then to Remelia, we are style changing to the speed form here, which is again very heavy on the spread attack, but somewhat frailer, like a lot frailer, but definitely very powerful in its own right. The abilities stay the same. It's tempting actually just to keep Vanishing Act here, I'll be totally honest with you. But I think Final Form might be a little bit better here, because Remy's going to take like 3/4 of her health and damage quite a lot, so I think that's going to be reasonable to expect her to go to that. As far as stats go, slightly weaker than Yomu. Base 70 for her attack stat is not that great. Base 80 for the defenses is okay though, it's just offset by low HP. The spread attack is a 110, because yeah, if this was a positive nature, that would be 178. So it's like 110 spread attack with 130 speed. So she's kind of like Jolteon levels of power, I guess, but with Dark and Fighting as her two types, which is pretty interesting. So here we actually get access to a couple of fighting attacks already, which is good for special attacking. So this is actually really nice. 20% flinch rate is pretty good. We will learn Blackout again in a sec, but just sort of using this as a chance to rearrange the moves as well. Also, just lower special defense, I guess it's fine, it's not that great really. So yeah, that's not too bad. And then to Mima, you can style change her to the defense is what we're going to, but you can also have a much more aggressive one with her power style, or but you can still have Curse Return too, or you can have the extra style here, which if I wasn't using Remelia, I might consider this one, but I am, so whatever. She's got a special version of Guts, which is pretty good, like a spread attack in Fun, but we are going to go with the defense form here. So not too great with the physical defense, but really good for spread defense here. If we take a look at the stats for her, it's again a pretty solid 110 spread attack with an okay base speed. It's like 100, no it's not 100, it's 80 base speed. It's pretty reasonable. HP is somewhat decent. 70 focus defense is a bit frail, but it's still passable. But a 130 spread defense is really good. Yeah, she's got a special kind of guts. Exactly, Zamor. But the real thing with Mima is Curse Return. Like, I don't think this is going to be that amazing for the main game, but it's definitely still better than Unjustness, because at least this can do something for me in the long run. Curse Return is Magic Bounce, so any status attacks that you get that get thrown at you get bounced back to the enemy. It's really, really cool. As far as attacks that she gets when leveling up, it's actually not that impressive, but Ghost Wave is very, very powerful. This is probably going to be her main attack actually for most of this area. 80 base power stab is really good, so that's nice. She also gets immediate access to reliable recovery, which could be quite good. And one thing, like, she gets priority, but it's physical, so it's not really that great in this case. But this is actually something that Mima did not get in the base game, which is absolutely incredible now. I think Mima's actually one of the better users of phase inversion in the game because she has that, she really does have great defensive stats overall, and being able to magic bounce any sort of status gives her utility beyond, like, she has this and first aid. She has utility beyond just being an anti-sweeper, right? So, very, very well-rounded pivot sort of Pokemon. It's a bit of a shame she doesn't get, like, I don't believe she gets Changeling. It's a bit of a shame that she doesn't get that or Lightning Speed, because I think if she did, then she would be one of the best pivots, because that would just kind of put her over the top. Then we got Alice, which is like the one physical attacker that I have here. Power's got an interesting one in Analytic, but we're not going for that. We're not going for the defense one either, because that's just not how we're rolling with this. We are going for the extra style, and we actually have the ability that I want straight away anyway. Jamming is pretty great. You get hit by a high power move and you lower the opponent's speed, so she can usually like tank one hit, and then you get to outspeed the opponent and just smack them with a pretty heavy hit, because Alice's attack stat is actually very respectable in this style. As far as her other ability goes, you have an interesting looking one. Alice is the only puppet in the game that gets this ability. During Genbu's speed is halved. Sounds bad, but Genbu is the Trick Room terrain. So you put Trick Room up, and Alice's base 100 speed gets like halved, and so she outspeeds basically everything in Trick Room. But you can still tailor it a little bit to outspeed some stuff outside of Trick Room. It's supposed to be a utility-based thing for that. Yeah, as far as stats go, she has a wonderful base 120 attack, which is really good. 100 speed, 60 defense is pretty low, but this HP is pretty high to sort of make up for it. She uses more recoil moves, so it makes sense to have a higher HP here. Stuff like Purgatory Flicker, the Flare Blitz equivalent. And then 75 spread defense is okay. Could be a lot worse for sure. As far as skills that we get here, she does actually get to set Trick Room up herself, if you so desire. Yeah, I'm back again, for sure. She gets Reprimand too, which is actually kind of funny. This is Payback, but with a little bit more base power. But it is a physical move, so I'm actually probably going to teach that just now. So, yep, she gets that. She does get Amnesia, I guess this would be. A couple of, like a weather thing as well. Yep, we got them all to 30. We fought Moko and Kaguya at the start of the stream. They had a couple of style puppets, so it was a bit more difficult, but we did it. And then this is the power move at the moment for leveling up Fire Javelin. This was 75 base power in the original game, but these moves all got buffed to 80 base power, so this is your standard coverage options when you're looking at, like, they're kind of like hidden powers almost, not quite, because there's only about 7 of them, but there are quite a few different ones to go with here. So yeah, here is your firepower, literally. It's your big move for the moment. I don't know if I still want Confine actually, but I guess I'm going to keep it at the moment. Because you never know when paralysis like that is going to be useful. So then we have Sunai. So Sunai has a really interesting ability in Extra, but we're not going to be using this one, but this is a hilarious ability. You get it to exactly 1 HP, you triple speed, and you do 30% more damage. It's kind of hilarious. She has Deathmatch, which is the equivalent of Flail, so that'd be a 200 base power stab Flail with tripled speed, and she has some priority too, so it's kind of funny. Speed is actually very usable here as well.
but I would be missing a water type if I did that. And I kind of want to have water. I mean, I want earth as well, but I kind of want water because the general coverage for water is really good. This is an incredibly strong puppet though, and this is probably... Like, I like Extra Sanai a lot in terms of playing like online stuff. I find her like physical assault vest set is actually really good. But in terms of the Sanai you would most commonly see, speed is definitely the one. Because, well, both of her types have immunities. Like wind doesn't hurt warped, and earth doesn't hit wind, obviously. And she just gets to ignore that. Which, considering she has a special version of Dragon Dance, that's terrifying as a sweeper. We, on the other hand, are going to be using the power one here. A lot slower, well, yeah, a decent bit slower. But okay for bulk, and the spread attack is definitely going to help out a bit here. It's actually not very much stronger. That's kind of the other thing, is that Speed Sanai is basically just as powerful as the Power Sanai. So then why is the Power Sanai decent? Well, I mean, her ability's kind of nice, right? Weather becomes calm is a weather setter, so if you want a calm team, but if you're using a economist puppet, or one basically harvest, but for all hold 1 items, then having an auto setter for this weather is great, because then it works 100% of the time instead of 50%, so you're always going to get heal back. But Sanai is also kind of a Togekiss, so secondary skills have double the chance of occurring. She is the Togekiss of the game. I specifically refer to Togekiss because of her flying type, obviously. And you're now fighting Gary, Reimu, yep. So, the skills that you get here, this is actually pretty good as well. So you get agility when you level up here, which is quite nice. Invoke Deity is the same, is acupressure, basically. It's a double good luck. But avoid using this if you're playing competitive stuff because it can raise evasion, so Evasion Clause kind of wrecks that. And here is the power move for just now. I mean, Sanai was already good anyway, because if you remember, she was already doing spread attacks in her base form, so she's already got this power sort of built up. But we literally have Air Slash to start this off here, so that's good. And I'm keeping this around because it has a 40% chance to raise my speed because of her ability, so definitely keeping that. I don't think I need Skander because of that move, so we should be fine with what I have here. You can also have Roar if you want, but why would you? Oh, as far as the stats go, that sweet 120 base special attack here is pretty good. Her special defenses, yeah, both her defenses at base 90 is quite nice. The HP, let's see, I've invested 13 points into that, so there'll be 165, so that's base 90 HP, which is not too bad. 90, 90, 90 for defenses is just solid overall. And then the speed I've invested 20 points into, so it is base 75. So not the fastest puppet out there, but definitely still worth having around. For sure. And then the last one is Raisin, and Raisin we're going to be having the extra style for here, but I can show the other ones anyhow. So Assist is underpowered but pretty fun. It's very strong actually for stall breaking, because this one has the Inverse Toxin ability as the other option. Chaos Induction is annoying, but Inverse Toxin is Poison Heal. And you can run pretty much exactly the same set that Gliscor uses, or Gliscor, or whatever you want to call it. I've always said Gliscor because it's a glider, duh. Yeah, so you can run the same knockoff, taunt, protect, substitute, or roost effectively, because you can use first aid, so it's recover instead of roost, but you know, same difference. or you can use U-turn. Actually, I'm pretty sure she gets changeling as well. You can use, yeah, a lot of stuff with it. You can use toxic as well. Miasma is a thing that she can learn. So assist is effectively Gliscor. Whether that is actually necessary or not in this game is a question that needs to be answered through like playing people, but that is definitely good. So then you have, this is a pretty bad ability in this game, honestly, because we don't have the 25% berries in this game. Like, we have the pinch berries for raising stats, that's what this is for, but we don't have the new Gen 7 berries. Like, well, I say new, but basically repurposed, like Figgy Berry, not Kelsey, Mega Berry and stuff, the ones that heal 50% health at 25% HP or less. That's what this ability is crying out for, but we don't have it in this game. Also, she's a physical attacker, and I'm not using, I've invested spread defense because we're using this one, which I haven't had the chance to use yet, so this will be interesting to see with the two different types here. Very, very weak to sound. Both of these types are weak to sound here, but she's really fast, not that bulky, but a lot of HP to go with it, and decent speed to go with here. Now, Warped is weak to poison, but this is kind of the cool thing about this version. She has Poison Absorb, I guess you could call it. It's like Water Absorb, but or Volt Absorb, but for poison types. Yeah, every single Raisin is weak to sound, because Illusion by itself is weak to sound, and every single Raisin is Illusion type. So, doesn't matter which style of Raisin you go up against, you can hit her with sound. So as far as the stats go, she has a base 100 HP, which kind of offsets the 70 defense and 50 spread defense a bit. That spread defense is a massive weak point, and is like the only reason that I'm hesitant to use this puppet in competitive. Because the 110 spread attack is fine, 120 base speed is excellent, and yeah, I'm really not so convinced about her in competitive play because of that spread defense, but I imagine if you can get her in easily enough, she'll do a lot of damage, which is nice. So as far as her new moves, what has she gained here? She's gained Mind Control, I guess, is different, which is your entrainment in Pokemon. I've got to remember these because I know there's Roleplay, which is you copy the opponent's ability. This is the other one, so yeah, it would be entrainment. Inspiration, again, we've actually seen the other one. We've seen Cheer. This is what? Barrier, I guess, would be the equivalent here, because we've got Iron Wall Stance as Iron Defense. She has Psycho Shift, except it's 100% accurate, so that's kind of cool. Shift status conditions could be worse. Recompensate is Endeavor. Probably not the greatest of moves, but you could run like a subset with that, I guess. Doppelganger and Pretense is what she had, and then her new power move is Luscious Whisper, which is Psyshock, pretty much. Except for Warped instead of Illusion. But yeah, hits focus defense instead of spread defense. Pretty good. Since she has Elmo's Fire, I'm just gonna replace Illusion Bullets. So yeah, that is our new team. We will not learn any more moves until level 36. So it's like 36, 42, 49, 56, 63, and then a bunch of moves at 70 is pretty much where we're at. So we've already seen Diose before. There are a couple other puppets here that we can get. Nue is actually available here, which is interesting. But we already have Nue, so... Nue just kind of shows up wherever she wants, pretty much. I guess that makes her the Devil Joe of this game, whoa! Showing up wherever the hell she wants. But yeah, now we have way better stats than we had in the past, so... in terms of actually tanking and stuff here, we're gonna be much better off. And now that our types have changed, our defensive coverage is way better than it was as well. So we should be good to go. The other one, yep, this is the other one that we want here. We already had Cherno, so yeah, Mailing is the other one. Mailing is fighting type, which is kind of a problem here, but we should be fine. So I just want to lower her stuff a little bit here. Yeah, it's kind of funny that Yomu's now weak to fighting when she's been immune to fighting the entire time until now. Because we have been using... Oh, nice crit. We have been using... Like, normal Yomu is never type. But now she's lost that never typing for nature. So she is actually weak to fighting now instead of being immune. It's kind of funny. Okay, and I think that's all the different puppets here. I like to play with. I know what you mean, but you can easily read that out of context. I'm just saying. Yeah, we got half a fish. So for a lot of the dual typings here, we're not going to be able to take... My sister's way strong. We're not going to be able to take full advantage of our dual typings until we get later into the game, but that's okay. We still, like, I mean, we're not going to be, like, weaker than our normal style with using, like, wrong type moves here. So it's not as if we've lost power with it, we just don't have all of the power moves that we want. Like, I would want a spread type metal attack, steel attack here, obviously. But I don't need it right now. Not necessarily, you know? It's not the end of the world to be using physical attacks when I'm a spread attacker in this particular point. It is going to make some things kind of annoying. I'll become stronger. But right now, like, it could be a lot worse. So let's put Vermilion out first here. Why not? You look like you have free time. Oh! No, we could have played. Anyways, Miss Soggy over here. Oh, also, when you style change your puppet, like the intro thing. Oh, we need Rock Smash for this bit, obviously. The puppet has a type-based introduction to, like, their primary type, so that's for Dart types. Remelia's introduction thing has changed there compared to what you would normally see. Some of them are kind of neat, like Dream is actually really good for extra Shinky. It's kind of a cool one to see. I'm still a human. So we have Toot Toot, a flute over here, who is Sound and Never, so we need to use our either Dark or Wind here, but we don't have Stab on Feather Shot anymore, so that's kind of not an option. Since I haven't crossed the Sanzu River yet, I'm safe! I'm a human! Nope. Let's figure out which one of our puppets is strong, because apparently that's what we have to do. Nitori! You are water and steel, which is weak to fighting, so guess what? Have a concussion. I mean, what? Oh, that's actually kind of neat. I don't know quite how that's a concussion, but okay. Cool, so strong. Oh, you're gonna use Sumireko. Ooh, that's pretty sweet.
So you're gonna have to wait a while for that one, right? Yeah, maybe it is a concussive blast. Anyway, skill card 39, if I remember rightly, yeah, this is Tri Effect. So this is your equivalent to Tri Attack, of course. Route 5? Wait, isn't that the one I just passed? Oh, she might be one of the blue ones. So yeah, 20% chance to do the thing. Sanai can learn it, which is pretty sweet. Since most of my team is actually spread attacking, this is going to be kind of good. So we're going to have it instead of that. I don't necessarily need to teach it to everybody, but since I don't have great attacks on everyone yet, this is pretty much going to be like a better coverage option than a lot of the stuff I have here. So I'm going to teach it to basically everybody for now. Same patch of grass just above the field. Okay. So I guess I didn't catch everyone for now. Oh well. I remember Sumireko being outside the shrine. That's why, like, that's the first place I ever saw her. So I guess it must be a pretty rare encounter then. That's fine though. It's not listed on. Well, the wiki is not updated for Shard of Dreams. When it comes to encounter rates and stuff. So we get another item over here, the Light Charm, which I don't. I think this one cures blindness. Yeah. You've seen forever? Oh well, I never saw one, so whatever. I guess that's my bad then, huh? Oh well. I was gonna point them out when we get to the shrine, shrine grass, so that's fine. So we can go down and check out some more stuff around here, because there are more fights and whatnot. Go ahead and see, yep, SDM, Genbu Ravine, Abandoned Mansion, which you need Rock Smash for, and back to the human village. I was playing hide and seek, but I couldn't even find a single person. Apparently she can't see with the mist and stuff here then, clearly. See, I guess I was thinking about it in the wrong area. Because, like, looking for a cape, I don't know, initially I would have thought that would be Kotohime, but that's in the wrong route, so hell if I know. Sapphire Hairpin could be decent for Sanai here, because that is the Mystic Water, pretty much. No, it is definitely not her mansion, but it is another mansion. Yes, Chen is here. Chen is actually kind of annoying for my fighting attacks, so we're just gonna try affect her. Oh, fake out, fake out, fake out. Pretty annoying. Nice crit. More Chen, which means more fake out, damn it. Exactly. Chaos Lord has got it there. It's the Prison River Mansion. Well, if it were Danmaku. Well, of course. Do want to try that too. I can't fire Danmaku. For once in my life, I have a day off. What? But fairies are literally all days off. Most fairies don't even work. So Wriggle is weak to fighting, so she can just get understepped. Yep, Tiger Rush priority doesn't really matter. Again, not exactly what I would have called an understep, but okay. I guess understep is like a special version of low sweep. One more day off! And also, there is another character fight. Don't you ignore me. Get back here. Get back here. Don't ignore me. Rude. What are you doing? I didn't know she could even move right now. Thank you. In that case, let's play. So she also has a lot of early DDC characters. So we have Kagero here, who is neutral towards fighting, but will still get wrecked by this because it's pretty freaking powerful for right now. And regular Wakasagi, I mean, I can just use concussion here if I'm being totally honest with you. And Sekibunki is weak to fighting, but has fake out, so yeah. So there we go. Oh, she's really happy now. I mean, why is she having, like, those two statements kind of conflict, right? But whatever. So I have another thing of Route 5 over here. Fight me! Guess I'll bully you with my puppet. Yeah, have fun trying to do that. Very little. Right, so orange weak to fighting, weak to dark because she's void. So gonna be no problem in this fight. Yeah, we definitely do want to get a little bit stronger here. Trying to keep on par with the levels here. Come on, it's just a prank, bro. Just a prank. Fight me. Are you my meal today? Ha. As if. I mean, you're weak to fighting, so what do you really expect is going to happen here? The other thing that's really good about Remelia right now, actually, is that her moves have got a decent amount of SP, so you can keep using her for a long time. She is actually weak to sound, being a fighting type, but that doesn't really matter when the sound user is also weak to fighting. Is this person in a predicament? So you can return down there if you want. No problem. But obviously we are not in the... You know, we're not really going to do that at the moment. So we can't go over here, pushed back by something invisible. Oh noes. We'll have to do something about that later. And then I think there's you. Very confident. Okay, so we got another fight up here. Hey, you don't even have to do most of these fights, but it's good to do them anyway for the experience. So Louise is a wind type, like pure wind. So resistant to the fighting stuff, but Tri-Effect should still kill her. Yeah, because again, Remelia is really powerful at the moment. So definitely worth having around. Mist hides all of my sins. Oh man, that's kind of dark, but I like it. Like, it's a good excuse. Anything else over here? There's an old dude. What was I looking at you say? Oh, you and yo Akasagi. And yep, the old man, indeed. Man, I wish I could end up saying it like that. Okay. If you look from here, you see a small island. See, this is why we want to play the translation, because we get to see all of the text and stuff like this. So, there's an island over there that we can't get to without surf, basically, and that's what we've just been told with it. It's great. With the strongest puppet by my side, I have to be the strongest. Gee, I wonder who you're using. Very Cocoa. Sorry, oh, just a Cherno. Yeah. I was told Cherno was the strongest. Alright, let's give Mima a shot here, because I don't know who you are, but good morning. Oh, it's not time to go to bed. Good night. But not exactly sure who I'm talking to. Yeah. You can go basically anywhere. Yeah. That's the idea. Yo! It's like shock horror. If this puppet could make Scarlet Mist, it would be really useful. Alright, and this is a return from the next area, so there's nothing that we can do with that. You fight me! Shizuha. So this is kind of nice because we have our very powerful Never attack now, so we'll definitely be able to do quite a lot of damage with that. So obviously now we are decent. This is kind of maybe the other flaw with the game, although can you really call this one as much of a flaw? The fights aren't that interesting at the moment because everything is much lower level, right? But I mean, Pokemon kind of does the same thing with its whole difficulty spikes and whatnot. The curve has been smoothed out a lot more in this game, but it often ends up feeling like you're just blatantly over leveled for a lot of the stuff that goes on. And I'm just thinking, like, how much of a flaw can you actually think of that? Also, man, Marissa just kind of entering as she does. And of course, if I didn't like my sleeping patchy emo so much, I would probably look at using that as one, but, you know, kind of like my patchy face. So yeah, I don't think there's an item up the side here, but it's worth looking anyway, just in case. Oh, there is one! Okay, see? Skill card 45, that's going to be a spread move as well. Which is that? Lazy Mist. Oh, well, go figure, right? Oh, this is so good for Sanai right now. She's the only one who can learn it, but 30% chance to weaken the foe. Like, weaken is not the greatest of skills, but it is still pretty good. Stops the opponent from healing, which is quite okay. And yeah, it's like a 60% chance for it to happen. Plus 80 base power. So we already have very, very reliable skills for Sanai here. Yeah, it's really, really good. So hey, if we kick her like 256 times, will she give us a formation? Because that's what she did in GOS. Just saying. Yeah, right. Time to end in the mansion. Hi. Okay, that was abrupt. Master of the Mansion, yep. See, yeah, she has the power of fate manipulation, that's right. Your fate looks interesting. Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, I'm sorry, but that wasn't quite the idea at first. They're done with Patchy, okay. Okay. Only if you can make it to my room, oh man. Well, alright then. Yeah, so we can't go through the main door because we're supposed to go down the left-hand side, but I think you can go down the right-hand side for an item, maybe? Yeah, there's an item in here. Ranging the warehouse is hard. Can you do it for me instead? Nope. There is an item in here. Okay, so we get an O-Thread, which is an Ultra Ball equivalent, so that's pretty good. Puppet! Guess who? It's Marissa! Obviously! Because we're in the SDM, so we have to have a stray Marissa puppet in here. You know, that's just kinda how it goes. But this is your first chance to actually snag a Marissa, which is pretty good because she is fairly late in the original games. Oh no, she stole my hairpin, asshole. So she's a dark and light type, so she's resistant to Never, and neutral towards both dark and light, so we're just gonna have to hit her. Oh no, apparently she's light and electric. Okay. She's dark light in her power style, but I always thought she was light, she was dark light regular too. I apparently don't remember my own character's type. Whatever, doesn't matter. Skill cards 66. This should be a status skill, right? Yeah, it's confined. So paralysis, straight up paralysis, is not learnable by anybody else. Okay, that's fine. Decent skill, but not... Okay. Decent skill, but not mandatory. We can't let some outsider through here. Yeah, so we can't go anywhere but to the left here now. Because there is another... wait, there's multiple downstairs. No, that's the main door. So, yeah, downstairs there. And then, do you say the same thing? Can't go in here without permission, right, okay. So, into the library. And we see... Boop! Yep, we kinda came in as well. You broke and entered, however. We came in via, basically, pseudo-permission. Uh-huh. Hey, keep quiet. If I'm caught, I'll be in trouble. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. So we know what's gonna happen next with that then, right? So, I don't think there was anything down there. I want to just double check that that plant doesn't have a thing. Yeah. Always got to be cautious with these things. This game doesn't have too many hidden items like that, but sometimes it does hide some, so it's worth just keeping track. And boop! Look at that face, she's like, whoa, what's going on here? I don't know who you are! Like you, Reed. I'm sorry, but you don't even have the mini-boss theme here, come on. Anyway, she has Tokuko, I wonder if she has Kozuzu as well, I don't remember. Yeah, Tiger Rush, doesn't really matter. No, she has Diosei instead. Okay, whatever. Doesn't really make any difference when they're not exactly that high a level. I mean, one other thing to sort of remember with this is that we fought Moko at level 28, right? So even these characters are just not at the same level here. Oh, we made us so sad. Oh no! Books to fall. That's not good. I mean, kind of. Yep, Yoma book is what we want.
If you can reach the master of the mansion, I'll give this book to you. Okay. Man, that is a very happy face. Okay then. So we have to come back to get the book from Kawakuma here then. But that's fine. Hello, nonplussed Pachi. What's the business here? Yeah. Puppets moving through magic, indeed. Not exactly. We're just trying to get to the bottom of this. This is true. As a CinemaSins quote, saw the quote here, Pachi would make a great villain. Ding! Right? Time to stop hiding, huh? Yeah. So now we actually have a mini-boss battle. One weak magician, Patchouli. So she has Alice and herself, of course. So Alice, we know, is steel and light. Light actually does resist never, so we'll have to use dark here for the coverage option. But nice crit. I don't think Bloody Storm has got a higher crit rate, so whatever. And then normal Patchouli is also weak to dark because she's void type. Better special defense here though, so... Ooh, tri-effect. My status condition. Nope. Okay. So not too bad. No bigger waste of time than pointless conversation. Yep, seems about right. Then ask that slinking cat over there. Somebody's been caught. Oh my god. Well, at least she's got a happy face for reading that one. Yep, she knew you were coming here from reading that freaking newspaper that was before we even got to the human village. I won't stop you if you don't care what happens. Oh man. Whoa, that's a weird turn of events, that. This is... Here, puppets. Yep, okay. Yep. Even though I'm doing this, I don't think it'll make it easier for you to progress. Wah wah. And then we actually do have a puppet box here as well, so that'll be useful. Again, nothing up here, right? No. Alright, what are you gonna say for yourself? Damn it! Okay, there should probably be a period there, right? Okay, no, it's just text coming out of that. So really what it should have been is the ellipses should have been in the first bit before, oh, it's just you. Huh? Well, no you haven't, you've been standing there the entire time, you idiot. Uh-huh. Sounds true considering I couldn't find any related books here. You've already been caught, Marissa, but whatever. You've already been caught. That's not gonna work anymore. Anyway, you do get puppets here, as you would expect. This is the Scarlet Devil Mansion after all. We're gonna get the SDM crew here. So we have Patchouli, Kawakuma, Saki, or Rumelia, and if you're very lucky, you'll find Flandre. But you have to be pretty lucky because Flandre has like the lowest, one of the lowest encounter rates in the entire game, of like 3% or something. So good luck. I mean, there are a lot of encounters here. There's Remy, so that's kind of cool. Obviously we already have Rumelia, so... And now, if I didn't New Game Plus this, we would have 5 of our 6 puppets after this place. I'm cleaning with the puppets! I mean, maybe. I'll clean up your puppets, does that work? Getting a lot of use out of our Dark Attack here. Overray is kind of annoying because it is priority, but we are
obviously over-leveled and over-styled compared to these puppets. I wouldn't say over-leveled at this point, really, because again, we haven't exactly been grinding anything at all. But we are definitely a style change ahead of them, which is pretty relevant, to say the least. So that just loops around on itself. Welcome, thank you for coming, let's fight. Man, that sounds exactly right. It's a pretty cute fairy maid portrait. Our Rukato has the sturdy equivalent, right? So this is going to be so annoying, and she's got fake out. Yeah, Indomitable is ninjas. Oh, you suck. Okay. I forgot that she had that right now as well. So Plasma Ball is Nuzzle, basically. 20 base power, physical lightning, physical electric even, that guarantees paralysis. Which is irritating to the max. You're quite skillful. Yep. I mean, I could go back to Patchouli at this point, but I'm just going to use a T, because I have like 11 full heals here, so I'm just going to use one. So, some of these trees do have, the bushes do have items in them. No, they're little trees. They're are they the bonsai tree, I guess? Screen transition here. So, I don't expect to find Flandre, but we will find Sakura and Kawakuma, definitely. Engage! Engage! This is Bigfoot reporting to headquarters. Hedgehog has been sighted en route to intercept and destroy. Drink tea if I see something shocking. Yep. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. 100%. Can confirm. Disengage! Disengage! The enemy is too strong. We're cleaning past this point. Oh no! Oh no, we better not interrupt that, right? Too bad, we're coming through anyway. So Sunny, being the light type, we want to use our dark skill here, because never is resisted. Exactly, fairies never clean, so let's be real here. At least take off your shoes before trying turning? No? Okay then. My god. There's Kawakuma. So Kawakuma is kind of interesting because she actually changed type. Her like defense style changed type in the expansion. Also, this is Sticky Web, basically, but it doesn't affect dart types, as opposed to like Sticky Web doesn't affect flying types, right? But Bind Trap doesn't affect dart types, so that kind of makes up a little bit for dart type's defensive shortcomings, because the dart typing actually suffers a lot from weaknesses compared to resistances. I used to compare Dark in this game to Ice in Pokemon, because it kind of felt the same way, because in the base game, Dark was only resistant to itself and Void, which Void is normal type, and it's not even the only thing that resists it, because Light resists Void as well, so it wasn't even unique in that role. You got a first aid here, because I'm at the point where I kind of want to get the healing here. It just saves me using potions, pretty much. So yeah, Yeah, illusion nulls void as well, that's the other thing. But yeah, dark was basically resistant only to itself. So hoping someone else will resolve, hoping it'll somehow resolve itself later. Sounds about right. Oh man! In the base game, that had no payout. That had no payoff whatsoever, but in this game, well, it kind of does. But yeah, nowadays the new warped type that my Raisin is actually resisted by Dark as well. So Dark did gain another important resistance in the expansion. So it's not quite as useless anymore in terms of defense, but it's still really nice that, like, offensively Dark is really good. Just like the ice typing. Not quite as good as the ice typing, but definitely still strong. Chief Maid, they're intruders! What? I have to battle them? That's pretty good. Yeah, so this place is pretty annoying in terms of fighting because of all the overray. Like, even if you aren't weak to it, they're gonna use it anyway, and it just wastes time because it's a priority move. To get some more experience. Huh? An item, skill card 34, that should be a physical skill, so we're probably not going to make too much use of it yet. Break shot. It is break. That is the entire idea, and nobody except Raisin for some... No, Yomu can learn it too, which is weird, but okay. Don't really need it on either of them, obviously. And there is Sakuya. Okay, so it's only Flandre that we don't have out of here now. I probably should weaken her first. Cruciform, it hits twice, 50 base power, void attack. It's, what, double hit, I think? Sakuya is Steel and Illusion, so she's resistant to light and dark here, that's why I went for it. I'm gonna actually go ahead and heal before I put the seal thread on again here. Mirror World is an illusion attack of some description, which never does resist illusion, so that's pretty good. The Mirror's Reflection is Mirror Coat, so double damage back when you take a special hit in that turn. At least I think it's that. Mirror, I mean, it would make sense. I don't remember if it's that or Metal Burst, because it could be Metal Burst, but I'm pretty sure it's Mirror Coat. So once again, another sort of transition point. There's an item in the corner. The Blitz Charm, I don't actually remember, is that Paralysis? That might be Paralysis. No, it's Lansat Berry. 25% health or less. When you hit that point, you'll get an increase in crit rate. Yeah, it's the Lansat Berry. Yeah, so we're actually basically at the end of this already, I think. Which is kind of funny to think on. Yeah, we are pretty much already at the end. It's a lot of exploring that I didn't do here. Hi, Flandre! I didn't expect to find you. Okay. Cool. Score. Alright. Let's catch her up. So Panic Call is like actually knockoff because it's Dark type as well. I don't remember if she's Dark Light in her base form. Yes, she is because she was neutral to that. but it doesn't matter. We got Flounder as well! Heck yeah! Alright, so that's pretty sweet. So then we get to here, and I brute forced this because it was easy enough to do. Oh my god, another one! As a casual reminder, this is around about a 3% encounter rate. We just find 2 in a row. Yeah, so fire type in with that as well. Also, Magic Crystal is super good to get here. You sell that for like 10,000, so... But yeah, I brute forced this the first time I went through. For those, like, I don't know how many of you have actually done this already, or have actually looked at this in the past, but take a real quick look at this here, and tell me what you reckon the solution to the puzzle is here. Because of course it's a series of doors, you've got to go through the right door, but like, you know, tell me what you reckon the solution to this is before we, just before we go through.
Because I did not get this the first time. I don't know how I didn't, but I did not. It is to do with the number of trees, yes. I will give you that. But what's special about the number of trees here? This is honestly something that if you don't know your Toho lore, you will have no idea. It's kind of obscure, but yeah. Yeah, so the order is middle, right, left. Yeah. That is the way that it works. It's exactly the same in the base game. Yeah, it is middle, right, and left. And it is, as Chaos Lord's put in the chat, it is basically a reference to how long Flandre has been kept in the basement. 495 years. And it's like super weird. Throwing knives is very similar to slicing vegetables. No, it's not. Excuse me? No, it's not. Fairy made felt. And it's like, I did not notice that the first time I played this. So you get an item for that fight, another oath thread. You can give a fairy a job, but you can't give him common sense. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. How do they do the cooking if they, if throwing knives is the same as... It's weird. So I'm pretty sure I'm missing a couple of items in this place. And I'm definitely missing some fights, because I went through that way quicker than I was expecting. So I'm definitely going to want to go through again. But either way, we do get ourselves another skill card up here. Yeah, without the hints, you wouldn't think about it. Yeah, it's an easy one to brute force, so I just didn't think anything of it. Anyway, skill card 27 is a very good skill card. Changeling. It is U-turn, and there are a couple of puppets that can get it here, but they're both spread attackers, obviously, because only Alice is the focus attacker. There is actually some merit to having Remilia with Changeling here, because when you think about it, Remy, and actually Raisin as well, they are very, very fast, and that could actually come in handy to switch to one of the tankier puppets on a resistance thing.
So there is merit to it, but it's still pretty weak, and Remy's got Blackout, which is stronger, and Raisin has got Bad Moon, which is a spread move, so it's better for her. So there's not much incentive for me to learn it here, but there's definitely, like, logic to it. Anyway, once you get up here, you have a full heal, and you can go through to that if you want. We're going to explore the rest of the place because there is stuff to raid, as you do. Amber Hairpin is, what, the orange one for fighting moves, is it? Yes, for fighting moves. Okay. Makes sense. Any other bits to steal in here? Probably not. It's fine. I mean, we've got to get the inner Marissa going here, right? Oh, when you're new here, go take a look around. It's still too early for you to enter here. I don't actually have any idea what you're trying to say with that, but okay. It really seems like it's the fairies' mansion. If you're looking at it as quantity instead of quality, I don't think you could really say that, but sure. So I get another item out of here. The Relief Charm. Relief is fear, I believe. Yeah, so we've just had the one for darkness, now we got the one from fear. Not really the greatest. Oh wow, okay, we just kind of hitched that. Misty Jelly is a 200 HP heal. It's old school Hyper Potion. Remember, this came out in Generation 6, so Hyper Potion back in the day, if you've only played Sun and Moon, Hyper Potion used to do 200 HP of healing. Naming senses are a bit confusing. For anyone who's not played Gen 7 actually and has no idea what I'm on about with that, nowadays Hyper Potion only heals 120 HP, so it's nowhere near as good as it used to be. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for here. There's some stuff on this side as well, actually. Let's have a look here. So I might be able to grab. Wait, what about this bit? Oh, there's another fairy, I guess. Please don't just leave it as a mess. Chief A really hates it when those things aren't cleaned up. Yep, sounds about right. And this is in the. Wait. This is the outer bit to the final area, right? Yeah, okay. So Remy's fate powers are tied to the name, they're tied to names in some way, yeah, so that'll make a little bit more sense when... What are you doing in here? Don't hit us fairies, this is a balance of power in Gensokyo. Your guest? Never mind, it's okay now, so I'll take it now. Good night. Ah, we get another heal here as well. Nice. So that's fine. Sometimes she does the cutest things. Yeah, sounds about right. That seems like Sakura for you. Anything else in this bit? There's another room here. Wait, we already went in this one, didn't we? Oh no, we didn't. Can be complicated, but she's still a good person. Don't be too afraid of her. Oh, I bet she would, but I don't want to get eaten. We've established now that wardrobes have items, so... Sakura doing cute things? Scandalous. Yeah, something like that. Alright. Let's actually take another look through this bit, because I'm pretty sure there were encounters and such I missed here. And no, I'm not stalling for time before Remy, because I actually do want to make sure that I don't miss stuff here. And I know there are definitely areas that I did not explore in here. I should probably start using repels though, the talismans here. Because I don't really need anything else at this point, and we already found a couple of Flanders, so we we don't need to specifically look for more. See, we didn't fight her. We show, I guess, hospitality with puppet battles sounds about right. Alright, Zamora, take care. Thank you very much for stopping by. See, I don't know how we'd just survive without fighting that fairy, right? We did go there. Does this just loop back my head? Yeah, it does. Oh man, that horrible feeling when you need to sneeze and the sneeze just does not want to come out. Terrible, terrible feeling. Always has been. So wait, we went around that. I didn't go down... Wait, this is just back at the start. Okay. Oh dear. RNG encounter rates, right? Yeah, so that's just back around. So maybe there's not that much that I didn't explore, but I know there's at least one item. So it's kind of weird. Yeah, because didn't I just go... Did I just go straight up here? Yeah, I went straight that way. Yeah, so there's this. Yeah, no, this, strictly speaking, there's not legendaries in this, no. Yeah, there are some which are rare, but there are none that are considered, like, you know, cover legendary or whatever. There's no, like, Ho-Oh Lugia, that type of equivalent in this game. Just some are very rare. And yeah, that's one of the glorious things about this, actually, is that any puppet can be the starter. So you get to choose whoever you want to play. No, wait, now I must... Oh. We made the fairy mad. None else there. Right, okay. So, I think there's another thing down here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm not slacking, you're slacking. How dare you? Yeah, so all of these overrays are kind of a pain, but it's fine. Yeah, Suika is the actual slacking. Cherno. Cherno. Get ghost waved. I'm busy. Okay. So we'll switch out to Sanai here because she's the only one that's not 34. Of course you went for that. I didn't think you would do anything different. I did not expect anything different. This is what I knew there was a second one of these, that's why I was like, yeah, we missed stuff going through here. So Hematite Hairpin would be decent for Yomu later on, because it increases the power of steel attacks. Yeah, you can start Sarah if you want. Yeah, there's a lot of fight stuff here. We'll do this one first. There's a lot of fights here that we... You seem to have a good eye for working. Yeah, a lot of fights. Fairy Maid Gust. Weird. Lazy should just destroy here. Sanai is really quite strong with these moves at the moment. 80 base power stab, 75 base power stab with like a 60% flinch rate. This is gonna be very powerful for just now. So there is this here, which is a separate area. Little sister's voice. Oh. I don't want to get turned around. That's the only catch with this at the moment. Yeah, for just now I would kind of agree. You can't go past here. Well, I already did. Fairy Maid Sue. So we have another die. It's not too bad. I guess we'll win wave on this one. Because I don't know if she would die to Westerlies. She probably would, actually. Uh-huh. Sure you will. So we go along, and we have the third instance of yay, running! So, obviously, keep this in mind later on, because, well, Laundra came out of there, right? So, that is something to bear in mind later. We will be coming back here much later on to do stuff with that. Which is also kind of why it's important to get all of these encounters out of the way now, so that we don't end up accidentally running into any of these later and having like a level 20 fight when we're level 70 or something like that. Yeah, so 60% flinch rate on this move, kind of expected there. So, nice. So I lost. What do you think I should do now? Good question. Good question. Yep, so another Misty Jelly, and I think that's about it here. I want to say there's one more item that I didn't get. But I don't know exactly where it is. I mean, it might just be this one I was thinking about. Yeah, I think that was it. So, we should be good to leave from here. Oh man, you actually get to see a run back as well. That's kinda cool. That one I've never seen, because I've never gone back that way around. That almost makes me curious. No, it's gonna be locked still anyway. I'd be kinda curious to see if you could actually go and talk to her now. But then you get wrecked anyway, because she's like level 60, mid-60s or whatever, I think. I forget actually how strong she was. She might even be 80s. But point is, we can't actually like take on Flandra at the moment, even if the game would let us. So there's no point really going back down. That's what I'm trying to say. Wait, there's a doorway here as well. We can totally go in this way. Today's work is... Nah, I'll do all this tomorrow. Today's work is to play! Sounds about right. Yep, we have established that stuff is hiding in these at this point, so... damn right I'm gonna check. Because you never know. You know, Chief Maid is professional at solving instances, just need to be too interested in this. Oh, well. Probably because it doesn't really matter that much. Like, it's not affecting this place too badly. We don't get paid any money, we get paid in tea. Sounds about right. There's a rainbow candy in here somewhere, I believe. Pretty sure there was, right? Yeah, rainbow candy in the cooking pot. Probably because it gave her a Remy puppet to play with. You know what? You're not wrong. You are absolutely not wrong in that assessment. Okay, so just before we go through, let's quickly heal up again because it's right here. It doesn't take much time at all. Seeing a lot of intruders today. Oh no. Teleportation! Yep. There's no way I'll let you through without an appointment. Alright, so now we have our time manipulator over here. With the absolute perfect puppet for me to start up against here, actually. Because meleeing being weak to wind, I might get the 40% chance to buff my speed here. Nope, okay. So then we have Speed Sakia, who is Steel and Illusion. So we're going to go ahead for the Lazy Mist here. Lost Crisis is not going to do that much, is it? No. Yep, so just one shot because Sanae is very good at attack right now. And Ryukuto is going to go for Raid first, obviously, because that's what it does. And it is immune to one-hit KOs with its Indomitable ability. So that's why I'm, 5% chance to miss. Of course it happens. Bleh. Oh, that is irritating. Oh well. What are you gonna do? So I was trying to go for the flinch chance so that I could not take any damage, but of course that didn't happen, so rip. And Final Tribulation is Self-Destruct, which does have the defense halving portion, but it also just has half the base power to compensate for it, so I don't know why they did it that way, but whatever. Didn't expect you to be this strong. What? Yep, we were told to come here. And it's at that moment that Sakia realized she done goofed. Hadn't heard anything from the mistress. And that's it. Yep. She gone. Alright, so just before we go in, let's save. Yep, it really came. Yes, indeed. Descendant of vampires who feeds on human blood. Yep. Yeah, we kinda did. Look tired. Oh, she heals us first anyway. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Yep. Wait, what? What? I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that was actually. Wait, was that really what the text is supposed to be? Yo, yeah, time for trouble indeed. How you doing, Greg? Alright, so Power Sakia is Steel and Fighting is the Scizor equivalent in this game. It's actually really strong, but with Sanae here, we should be okay because it's not too fast. Can outspeed it. 60% flinch rate doesn't happen, which is interesting. It has the Technician ability, so yeah, that's going to do a ton more damage than I would want. So we got Wesley. She does have Overtake Strike that might kill. Ooh, live by 4. Okay. Don't get the speed buff, which is fine. Speed Flandra is going to outspeed and kill, but there's not really a whole lot I can do about it. She's dark and light, so we should be able to deal with it fairly well. Yeah, I suppose that would make sense. But yeah, dark and light, so we can take it on with the fighting type of our Speed Remelia here. So we'll go ahead and do that. Kind of fitting in a way that Remelia beats Flandra here, but that's just how it is. And then Scarlet Avatar. So if you know this fight from the base game, you'll see these levels and go, what? Because this fight was like 7 levels higher than this in the base game. So you can't be going, well, how, like, what? You know. Also, Scarlet Avatar is too long of a name for you to put in. You cannot put Scarlet Avatar as the puppet's nickname. So Vermilia is kind of blatantly abusing her firepower here. Now she's using the power version, which is Dark and Wind. So that's actually going to be super effective against me here. And I can only hit for neutral damage, so I'm probably not going to kill it. So we'll bring Yomu out here, because Yomu is good against wind. And has basically Overtake Strike, which is 4 times super effective here. Because both Dark and Wind are weak to Steel. So even though I'm a special attacker, that's still going to do so much. Oh, but that's going to wreck me though. Oh wow. I didn't know she had fire as well. Okay. Well, Yomu's 4 times weak to fire, so yeah, that's going to destroy her. That's okay, because we have Raisin too, so this should still be fine. Luscious Whisper is neutral because Dark resists, but Wind is weak to Walt. So this will be fine. If I was a physical Yomu, then I would have one-shot with that Overtake Strike. But because this is strictly a special attacker, it makes sense that that didn't kill. Oh, you're stronger than I expected. Just killing time. Yep. Sounds about right. Sure. You have my permission to come. Oh man, that's actually pretty good. You don't normally get that sort of direct praise from Amelia here. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Your next fate is at Yokai Mountain, so yeah, we basically just get told where to go. That's fine. Should be able to open the path by itself. Yep. Your fate will change as much as you can. I don't think that's quite like, again, this seems like more of a literal translation as opposed to a meaningful one. Like, your fate will change as much as you want it to, or like you make it, maybe? That's not, like, that doesn't make English sense, right? The way that that was said. It's not just me that thinks that, right? But there is an item over here. This is the first of many fate threads in the game. So, unlike Pokemon where you only get 1 copy of the Master Ball per run, there are about 5 in this game, I think, that you can get. In fact, actually, there might be more than that, because I think I had about 13 or so in my last playthrough. You don't tend to need them very much, but certain puppets like Shinky and Sariel... I can't sleep here! Yeah, something like that would have made a lot more sense. Your will defines your fate. Something like that would have made a ton of sense. The nickname you chose is lacking in creativity. I can come up with a better name. So you can actually change the... Missed out on a great opportunity. Oh, she's so sad about that too. When you come to your senses. Dang. Romelia is calling out your shitty waifu names. I mean, what? I mean, I totally didn't say that. What are you talking about? Oh dear. It's just kind of amusing that, yo, that's the sort of lines that she's going for. Sakura isn't here now. Okay. What do you want now? Rude. Fine. I'll leave you to it. So we live, and then we can speak again. Go, wah, please not the knife! Anything but the knife, oh no! You don't have to stab so many times. Oh, yep. A visitor, what a relief. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're not very good at that. You were sleeping because of the Grey Worm. She's so happy about telling us this as well. Uh-huh. So this is the joke fight. You don't even have to speak to her at a certain time here, but this is a joke fight, obviously. We've gone through something that's way worse than this recently, so don't expect this to actually be difficult or anything. But we had to show it off anyway, because of course. The dialogue is pretty funny at the very least, so... And we get a new skill for Amelia. We've hit our first level 36 here. Yeah, she's leveled for when we enter, because, you know, I've been defeated. Oh no. Alright, so, level 36, what does Vermilia get here? She gets Eye of Lapis, an amazing skill to have right now. Not your typical endgame dark skill. It's, I guess, Slash, but a little bit more powerful. Is there an 80 base power equivalent to Slash in Pokemon? I can't think of one. The closest I can think of is Drill Run, but that hasn't got perfect accuracy. So I don't know. It's an 80 base power Slash. And it is a spread attack, so it's going to be much better than Blackout here. But I'm actually going to... I'm going to rearrange my moves a little bit here. Because again, I have more than... And you would have more than enough SP for this as well. Yeah, Night Slash is 70 base. Most of those moves are 70 base. Which is why I'm like, I don't know if there's an equivalent. So now, of course, we get to go this way around. And we get to go here. Hey, here they come. Like, oh no, my optical camouflage batteries ran out. Yeah, we can see you. Fight me. So now we have the eyeless Kappas. So Westerlies, I think, is just easy enough to use here. Again, everybody's going to use their priority because they're going to die anyway, so they may as well. We actually haven't got a single proc off of Westerlies yet, which is kind of weird. Yep, spam your priority. Steal my shit, apparently. Rude. So new skills for a lot of them here. Hi, loss. Whoops. Okay, so now we can see what does Mima get here. She gets Curse Reversal, which is Pain Split, is the equivalent for Pokemon, so that's kind of cool. Raisin gets First Aid, so she gets Reliable Recovery, which, I mean, she doesn't have the greatest of defenses, I will be honest, so I'm not entirely convinced this is great, but she does have a lot of HP, so I don't know, maybe it's fine? Would be okay against Stoli-based teams, I guess. And then Sanai gets Slime Shot, which we've established before is basically Mud Shot, but perfect accuracy. 55 base power, lowers the opponent's speed. I guess it's kind of like Icy Wind as well. Yeah, we do have that. But, like, none of those skills are actually going to be necessary here. Wait, which one is it? AC? I'm not quite sure. Just playing around with you earlier. I'm not entirely sure what you're referring to with that. Anyway, Nazrin, weak to water. Stealing my crap again, because that's what the ability kind of does now. And then Rumia, well, doesn't really matter. Oh, Anniversary Crystal, okay. Right, ROM hack, sure. Okay, that makes sense. I was also just playing around. Yep. You know, I normally would switch to Alice here to play for a while, but this is not a good spot for Alice because we're going to be full of water types here. So we'll use Alice later on. Obviously need the boat to keep going further down here. Yeah, spoilers, it's a boat, not a surf, but whatever, it doesn't matter. You need water traversal to go there. Now we have Komachi here. So we have like Komachi, Iku is here, and who was the other one? No, Nitori is obviously here. Are you gonna die if I tri-effect you? You probably are. Yeah, you did. Okay, that's fine. We'll encounter another one. So yeah, Nitori is here. Wakasagi is here as well. We've just encountered her in the previous bit, but obviously she is still here. So that's kind of good as well. But yeah, this is where you're supposed to encounter Nitori for the first time. There's Soggy Girl herself. There's Iku. Hey, Iku is not the most common one here. She's also electric type, obviously, so she's gonna wreck me if I stay in, so we need to switch out on that. Yeah, you get Nitori on Route 4 out of a pot. That's exactly what I was referring to as, like, it's not necessary to get her from here. So I forget if Iku's just pure electric, or if she actually is electric and wind in her base form. Because I know power form is pure electric, electric wind is her speed form, which is the one you usually see. I don't remember here, but I guess we'll find out in a sec. Yeah, electric wind is later, because she's neutral towards nature. Wind resists nature, so if she was part wind, then you would be resisted there. Wow, a second one, okay. Just a third one, okay. We're just looking for Komachi again here, because I killed the first one. Wanted to see if I could weaken it, and I just could not. I can get Komachi later on though, so it's, again, not necessary right now. I think there's other grass I should probably look at here anyway. Yo! Hi! Yeah. Of course that's the first thing she says. What do you mean that you heard of? You posted a thing about me before I was even in the village. Before I'd even had a puppet battle you posted. Yeah. Uh-huh. Winky face. Oh, I need to speak to Kawakuma, I just realized. I need to go back and get the stupid book. Truly are different. Yep. Your Cat Mountain is nice! Yep. Take a village in the middle, which is a new place compared to the base game, and the Moira Shrine at the summit. And it's also great for sightseeing. A hermit retreat being somewhere on the mountain, huh? Alright, I'm done pestering you. Dang. Sure. Well, alright then. See ya. Alright, let's go get that book. I totally forgot to get it on the way out. I don't know why, because I was talking about it before, but meh. It's okay. We'll go back and deal with it now. It's not going to take too much time out of the trip here. And I mean, stuff like this is really easy to miss when you're not, when you don't have a translation, right? So, the fact of Kawakuma actually did say in her text, hey, you should come back to see me here. Yep, we did. So we have instant case number 3. Trying to do whatever you want here. Fine. totally didn't see anything. Dang. Okay. So she's like, yeah, whatever, I don't care anymore. Yeah, I have no idea what that's actually supposed to mean. I know, like, it represents the sort of contact-non-contact dynamic of Pokemon, but I just have no idea what the actual significance behind the letters and stuff is. Like, it just doesn't really make sense to me, but that's because I don't. Machines are all waterproof. Yep. Yes, they are. Okay. I suppose that makes sense. But then, like, that still doesn't really mean a whole lot, though, I guess. But it makes sense in its own way. Okay. It doesn't exist, does it? Nope. Nope, sure doesn't. Find out my new mech. Oh man. What are you gonna do? Also, you need the boat to get that item over there. Encounter! Why are we in a place like this? Good point. The Monitory. This would be a good place for Yomu because she is nature type here, so she could hit a lot of these super effective. And being a steel type, you're even resistant to the you're like neutral towards the steel attacks that they'll be delivering. Wakasaki. Act and dance. Okay, see, that might make a bit more sense of it then. Try not to stand out too much. Okay. Yeah, so what skill did you get? Mirrors reflect. Okay, yeah, so it is actually Mental Burst. Okay. I thought it was Mirror Coat, but that must be something else. So yeah, Mirror's Reflection, Metal Burst. Not, Mirror Coat. Okay. You're another Iku. Also, I don't know, this background kind of irks me a little bit because that, like, the water animation just doesn't look that great. Do we go? No, I think I'm gonna wait for another Komachi later on. There's not really much of a reason to stay looking for one here. There are different puppets on the inside here, so this would be our first encounter with Kisame outside of the village. Like, if you're playing base game, this is where you'd see Kisame for the first time. Then you've got, I guess Rumia is in here. I know Hina is in here as well. So, general sort of mini maze type thing here. I think Hina might be the only new one in this area. Assuming I have it right, I'm pretty sure Hina's in this one. Oh, there is a separate path up here, okay. Well, you're just for you. No, I'm lost. I have to rely on others now. Oh no. Don't want to do that. Ghost Army. Komachi. Water and never, so weak to energy absorb basically. Oh no! You suppressed my move when there's no more puppets left to fight. Whatever shall I do? Oh, almost got the new skill. No, I don't know anymore. Let me show you. Let me show you my real power. There we got Miss Soggy over here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get more energy absorb in a minute, but that's fine. Counter. Again, not much of a problem for, you know, being weak to nature. She's kind of easy to deal with here. And Rika is, I think, Steel Fire? So she's probably gonna kill me here, actually. Or I can just take her out with Tri-Effect. I didn't know if it was gonna knock her out or not. So that's why I was like, she's probably gonna kill me. I just modded it too. Lasers and beams. Okay, so Yomu's level 36 skill is Drain Seed, which is exactly what you think it is. It is indeed exactly Leech Seed. So do I guess I keep the priority for now? It doesn't really matter that much, does it? Let's just teach over that so I can get my SP back. So this is how you recover SP if you're not at a heal spot, is that you basically just override the skills. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Skill Class 74 is a status skill. Shark Trade. This is your switcheroo for the game, but it's like also Trick. It's the only version of it in the game. Emergency, emergency. Our hideout has been taken over by Liberation Front. Oh no! Oh no! Don't worry, the way to the hideout's a bit complicated. Uh-huh. Sure. We're here! Yep. Okay. If you say so. Do we already get a heal point here this time? I mean, we can buy stuff, right? Yeah, so we can actually get our contract threads this time. Oh, I need to sell some more. I have a whole bunch of things to sell. Okay. So we're gonna make a ton of money off of this. Look at all those magic crystals that we got from finding like Flandre and whatnot. Oh, so good. So we'll just sell all the things here. And that's it. That is all that we need to sell. So that should be enough threads for a while. Do I want to buy... I guess I should, at this point, buy some heals. It's a resting spot. Yep. We'll go with that. And then you can look at the puppets and stuff here as well if you want. We are into our third box at this stage. I don't remember where the last ones are. I think it was... Orange is the last one I need to look at, right? Oh, she is terrible. Completely terrible. Cherno's not a whole lot better, if I'm being honest with you, but it's Cherno, what do you expect? You are awful. Every single Wakasaki is a spread attacker, so you need that spread attack for her. And then we have Mailing, basic fighting type here. Interesting extra form actually, because she becomes like nature fighting, and she has a lot of spread attack. I think she might be sort of viable as a scarf user because base 70 is just about enough for that, but I don't know. Interesting one to explore, I guess. Wow, that is a bad Marissa. That is a god-awful Marissa, but whatever. That's a much better Patchouli though. Spread defense is bad, but everything else that's relevant is pretty good. You'd be very vulnerable to spread, but you could run that with extra style that has like 150 focus defense. Could be interesting. Clark was terrible, but nobody really cares, I guess. Saku is really bad as well, but that's fine. Whatever. Flanger number 1. is pretty bad. Number 2 is a heck of a lot better, but still kind of bad. I think the mark is in the right place though, for extra. And extra is only 70 base speed, so maybe, but it's pretty weak. EQ's a ton better though. Power EQ would be okay with this, because power EQ is special attacking. So you could definitely run that with that particular one. And then yeah, back to melee. So that's what we got. Kind of neat. Alright, so we're gonna do this one bit, get to the next rest stop area, and then call it at that for today, I think. Because especially having done some of this earlier on as well, we're kind of pushing on like 5 hours for this now, I think. For today, between the 2 streams. So that would be kind of good. So, telescope. It is the zoom lens. Increases accuracy by 20% if you move after the opponent. Not entirely sure who would use that though. Maybe like Power Alice or Yuka with I mean, I don't know if Alice actually gets inaccurate attacks that you would run with it though. That's kind of the problem. You need the secret password to get in here. Oh man. What's the password? So yeah, the Liberation Front is kind of taking us over there. Phenomenal. Yeah, the zoom lens is just not that great. That's kind of why. So yeah, not exactly difficult to take out the stuff here. We are back in that lull here. We had a relative spike with the level 33 of hey, I'm blocking here. What's the face? Remelia? Wait, I will liberate my puppets so I can climb up the rank. The logic of this fairy. The logic of this freaking fairy, dude. I mean, she is kind of resistant to my special attacks, but that doesn't matter too much here. Actually, this might be a better place to put Alice out, so I should maybe give Alice a run here. Going inside, I won't allow you to. Uh-huh. Yeah, good for you guys. Let's liberate our puppets together! Have you done it yet? Man. Oh, so this is perfect for Alice here, because being the fire type, having her main attack be fire right now is really good. Cherno, not so good. Reprimand should still be fine now. It's only 60 base power, but it's Cherno, she's really fragile, so... I already did! When it comes to accuracy, the accuracy items though, I do like the wide lens in this game for like one puppet. I used Assist Parsi a couple of times in teams before because she's got 120 base speed, decent enough power too in order to hit hard after you do your status stuff. And then it's like Bind Trap and Gorgon's Eye, which is sleep powder, effectively. I know it's not actually like a powder, but it's 75% accurate sleep. So Gorgon's Eye made that a sweet 82, like 82.5%. And in the base game, Waterfall Drop, her main water attack, was only 90% accurate. So I was able basically to use that, and I think Changeling was the other one, which is 100% accurate anyway, but like it worked out much better. And I actually, like, I know I got lucky with it, but I just never missed I never missed with my Gorgon's Eye at that point. So it was actually really good for leading. Somebody might have to tell me what she's actually meaning with that. I've heard those words before, but the actual meaning is a little bit sketch. I mean, it seems like it. My puppets will twist and crush you like a bug. Uh-huh. So I like this portrait for the fairy. That's what I thought she was saying. Was something very close to that, but it's like, there's no way I'm gonna want to go with that, just in case, because it could have been really bad. Anyway, light type, weak to illusion, so we are going to be able to hit super effective here as well. I guess it just seems really weird to have had that text like, don't crush it, just, oh no. Look, I'm not impressed. Oh man. Rude fairy is rude. So then we get down. And they just appear. How's that, you two? Stealing the Kappa's tapestry is a bruiser. Alright. Oh, dang. Nice burn. Never thought it'd go this smoothly. But couldn't you guys have done this anyway? With this optical camouflage, we're invisible whenever we want to. She's like, what? Uh-huh. I'm supposed to make you invisible. So this is where you get told, yeah, Tengu Village is where to go next. Alright, let's take this with us. Yeah, okay, if you say so. Yeah, so in the base game, there's actually a fight with these guys here. But that's not the case here because we have to fight them elsewhere. Just making sure there's no like items hidden in this bit, right? Oh, you do get to see the house there. There is an item in there, I remember. So you do get to see that from up there. You're back again? How dare you? Nope. 1,000 years too early to be... Yeah, so instead we have a fight with Notori, compared to before where we're actually quote-unquote saving Notori. So she has style puppets too. Defense Hina is... the defense one is the Never one, I think. So light should be good, but then it's also just much weaker than hit with fire. Oh, maybe not. Right, the defense one is the one that's got like 140 base defense, huh? Okay, fair enough. Oh no, it's base form. Right, base form is never... defense is pure poison. The assist one is poison dark, and then poison fire is the other one. Ugh, miasma. This is the only Alice style that gets affected by poison, which is kind of annoying here, but whatever. So we're gonna get a retreat into Churi. Defense Churi is electric water, so this ain't gonna do crap. And she's also going to not take crap from us otherwise. I do not have a poison type, but I do have Raisin here, who does have strict dosage, but I don't think that's gonna matter. Oh no, she doesn't get affected by... Ooh! Oh, that's adorable actually. I didn't realize that she wouldn't get affected by Poison Trap on the way in. That's pretty cool. Okay, so High Magnetism makes my next move Electric type, so it's not going to do that much here. She's just going to be really annoying with this, isn't she? And she's got, what's his face, Water Shuriken too. Not that it really does that much to me, but... Her focus defense is much better than her spread defense, so Luscious Whisper being Psyshock actually hurts rather than helps in this situation. So Power Notori is Water and Steel, and the Steel part is weak to Warped, so this should still do very good damage here. Not quite get the kill though. Oh, wow, she is just status debilitator over here. Drought is 100% weaken chance, which doesn't really matter too much versus a lot of stuff here, because we're not, like, it's only really Mima that doesn't want to get hit by weaken. And Hina is poison, which is actually good against Warped, but it doesn't really matter too much, apart from just her low HP. It doesn't matter because I have strict dosage, which makes me immune to poison moves. Liberation Front was full of fairies, so I didn't feel like I'd lose, yeah. I mean, you could have asked us that. Now that I look at you again, you're human. Oh, Gensokyo's way, right? Yep, you kinda were. So we sit down, have a chat. Yep, 3 Fairies of Light stole it. Sadly, you do have to ask for it, but that's fine. Yep. And this is the thing, like, again, if you haven't got the translation, you wouldn't necessarily know this. It is something that you could look up, and it's a skill card that you get from Notori here. Speaking of which, we never actually got the thing from Kiane either. But that's okay, I'll get that the next time I'm in. Actually, that'll probably be very soon, because with the boat, there's a lot of backtracking to do now. Such a reasonable person, huh? As long as you have this, you can move over almost any body of water. Yep, since they can't fly. Exactly. Yep, very much important for us. That's a Swan comrade, you gotta make sure you get it back, okay? Since Tengu Village is halfway up, it's a bit easy to miss. Yep, we'll get it, don't worry. But we're still in your max revive first though. We've established that random draws have got stuff in them, so that's why we're gonna keep looking. I'm pretty sure there might be 7 in one of these. No, okay. You really do have to keep vigilant on that sort of thing. So yeah, now we got the boat. There's a couple of things that we can get here before we take off. Like this house, for example. But you're not interested in puppets. Oh well, nuts to you too. I want to say there was an item in one of the bits here, but maybe not. Nope, this dude's just a jerk. Okay. But here? There's a puppet here. Hitsuika! What are you doing in the middle of... Okay. I just sort of caught on to that. What are you doing in Kappa Village? Ow. Oh, she's got charge, right? She's got sheer force, so that's why that didn't actually hit me here. That's why it didn't lower my speed. This is gonna kill me, isn't it? The poison... Ooh, live by 8. Okay, that's fine. Wandering and drunk. Sounds about right. Yeah, so you get Suika here, which is pretty cool. There are never any puppet encounters on the water, and yes, by the way, your puppet will follow you in the boat as well. I didn't mention that before, but your puppet will actually ride the boat with you. Dessert of the Sun is a max potion? Yeah, it's a max potion one. The Brava Argus set is the full restore. Another max revive over here. And more stuff! So this is actually a really good item. If you ever had issues dealing with Power Aya in the base game, this is the item to handle her with. This works kind of like Rocky Helmet, except it only works when you're hit with a move of 70 or less base power. Now most moves in this game are higher base power than that, so it might seem a little bit off for that, but this is really good against multi-hit moves and Changeling, Lightning Speed, and Smash Spin. Those are the main ones that you would be dealing with this. So if you would normally want to put this on a puppet that is good against Volt Turn, because those are the main moves that you want to catch out with this thing. But if you can put it on something that can tank Power Aya or other multi-hit moves as well, then this is definitely a good counter to that as well. Usually outclassed by the counter or reflect bits in this game. I find those easier to use, because even though they only do like EN or BU skills, they do tend to be a little bit more like consistent for me. I think that might be the only thing here, but it's still worth checking all of these. You'll find out later on in the game why I'm deliberately checking all the boxes and stuff there, because there are some places where you do get hidden items by doing that. Yeah, so that is pretty much it from here. So we just got one more little bit to go ahead and look to reach before I call it for the day. So now that we have the boat, we can go this way. And this is just an alternative exit to the place with another couple of trainer fights as well. Yeah, we were in there. Test out my puppets in battle. Sure. Reccar. I don't think the base form has got a benefit of fire, so yeah, we can hit with fire. She is part fire type though, so fire steel doesn't get hit super effective, but that is fine. Yeah, we haven't had a chance to really use Alice that much recently, so definitely good to get that going here. So, I suppose, you know, like I was mentioning before, how I only have one physical attacker, that being Alice. Well, I guess Raisin is probably going to be keeping that Luscious Whisper throughout the whole game then, because having a Psyshock move is going to be pretty good for balancing that out a little bit. Alright, so Water Steel, neutral to Fire. I am weak against Water because Light she keeps stealing my crap. Doesn't help. And then Wakasagi. Yeah, Reprimand should still be fine. Please don't eat me. Why would I eat you? It's not the job of the human, right? Don't make too much of a fuss. Yeah, okay. That actually would make some sense. Go ahead and get another item. So I don't know if there might be one up here as well. I'm gonna look before before leaving this place. No, there's not. Okay, that's fine. So either Hina is not here or she's a rarer encounter, but it doesn't matter because we're going to be getting plenty of Hina on Yokai Mountain, of course. So, no problem with that. Also, no problem with missing out on cooling cucumbers with water. Oh man. Yikes! Okay. Sworn partner? Question mark? Oh dear. These guys. So there's actually a pathway over this way as well, which, beware of ghosts and phantoms. We're going to be dealing with that pretty soon, but stop on by. This is pretty much where we're going to stop for the day, because this is the next rest point. This is a rest point that did not exist in base game, so it's kind of nice to be able to have a spot here. Boarding on past journeys. Yep, that makes sense. Something is happening at the Kappa's hideout. Yep, it's over already. Partnerships last as long as the food does. Sounds about right. So yeah, we'll get ourselves healed up a bit. And the next thing is that this guy's actually got some really good stuff here. So we have new skill cards compared to what we had in the base game. So we have Overrun, which is a spread type version of Return, 100 base power, 100 accuracy spread attack. We have Will-O-Wisp, which is exactly what it is in Pokemon. It burns and blinds the opponent. So that simulates the exact same status condition that Burn does. You have Shocking Wave is double paralysis. Doesn't affect ground types or earth types in this game, but it does instantly shock. It's not 100% accurate though, so like I don't like this move, but you know, it's there if you want shock. And Acid Tears is poison and scare. Not a lot of puppets can learn this move, but it's kind of the polar opposite of Will-O-Wisp, which is kind of funny. But this move alone is worth getting because most everybody can actually learn that move. So for the puppets that I don't care about the extra effect of tri-effect here, like Yomu and Remelia, I really don't care about the secondary effects here. So we're just going to have a 100 base power move on them instead for the coverage option. And even Mima can learn this one too, so we could actually teach it here as well. I might in the future. I want to keep First Aid for now. But that's kind of the cool thing about this system, is that I can override First Aid, and then if it turns out that I want it later, I can just teach it back. So actually, we're going to do that at the moment. And then go from there. I do have Tri-Effect here as well. I don't really care about the status there. So this move is going to get replaced later on, but it's just a straight upgrade for everybody except Sanai here, because Sanai does actually like the status conditions because of her ability. You know, 40% chance to inflict them. So it actually makes sense. But for everybody else, it's like, well, this is just better, really. So, yeah. I think the first time I played through this, I had Power Kaguya at this point, and that was her main stat throughout pretty much all of the game, because she is part Void type. So, definitely worked out very well. But yeah, that's going to be it for this time. We just got the boat, so next time, I think instead of going straight up Yokai Mountain, we're going to take a little bit of a detour here, I think. Maybe pick up some extra stuff here and just go ahead and explore the world a little bit. There's a lot of items that we can get now that we couldn't before. And like it'd be nice to go with the glove as well, but like I don't have to explore all the places at the moment. And I might, well, no, I'll be doing a second pass with the glove as well, but we can show a lot of the stuff. Oh, also this can happen too. We can't actually leave now. We are forced to stay here for all eternity. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. We'll explore around, get a lot of skill cards, have some fun, and yeah. Till then, take care. Bye!